Friends, and welcome to another stream. I've got a couple fun little toys today. I unlocked a couple new Syndicate parts, so that's kind of fun. Just more body parts than anything else, but still fun. So here is my current build. This is kind of put together to be an art build. We've got the bully front down here, and then of course the Mengu. We're using the Syndicate fenders, the right side and the left side. And we've got, a couple of spoilers, and then this build is just the old standard dual arbiter Aurora build on a favorite cab with the hot red engine and a little bit of flare on here. And then I had to put a bunch of chunky armor underneath just to kind of make it go. So how did we build this? Well, first of all, pull the guns off. Radio. Those are just, obviously we put that under the build to be better, but we're just kind of having fun here. Okay, so what we've got here, gun mount, and attached to that I have some of these catheter pieces, which are 90% pass-through. So it kind of holds on my spoiler in the right spot. It doesn't fit on the top of this power slide, which is another bully part. So, and then I'm using a buggy floor to hold on my Tonko, which is what I just unlocked today. So that's super fun. And I've got another small buggy floor there. Just a little nibbler bumper. And for appearance, the swarms, those are kind of fun. I thought it would be appropriate to have fire-breathing turbos shooting out the roof of this. So, and then I've got these new orange lamps, which are kind of cool. I went ahead and used the bully shielded fenders just because I liked how they kind of filled in that gap there. And of course the hot red. Now, nice thing is there's just enough room to fit these blade wings in here, so I have a little bit more protection in the front. This bully bumper is a melee resistant as well. So get rid of that little front frame there, cutting all of the armor off the bottom, and you can see we have two fused seals under here. They are pretty nice. It works good. A couple of tail lights, and we had some side protection. Now, as far as sitting on the favorite here, it's just the frames are just about stuck together. I'm using these longer frames, even though a 6x frame would work, because they're just a little bit stronger, and I don't like it when my front wheels get blown off because I'm using regular steering here. So yeah, that's what you start out with. So kind of going in there and making sure it's attached everywhere. And we'll throw on the hot red. That kind of helps stick the sides and everything on, which is nice. Actually, I think I don't know if we were up one level or not, but I think we were. Could have that stick out of the hood a little bit. That would be fun, but probably not. Alright, so then we threw a couple of, I think these digger sides are kind of one of the better parts to make regular looking cars. At least they kind of look like just a door or an extension of that, and we're going to need some stuff to stick to things. And then we're going to use our Sode and our right Sode, and then our Mengu, which is down here in the bumper. Alright, that's kind of how we put that together. And, you could go one lower, but it really doesn't look right to me. I think it looks better up there. And then, of course, that bully bumper. Funny thing is the bully bumper actually doesn't sort with the other bumpers. It's up under where the bully parts are. I don't know why that is. Actually, it's the nose guard that does that. Never mind. While we're here, we'll grab the power slide for the back. I know I like that part. That's another bully part. And we will get the bully bumper for the front. There it is. Okay, that's nice. Now, I wanted to stick out a little bit more, and so what I did is just throw an extra 1x6 frame. It's a little bit strong. It's a little bit stronger. Kind of helps protect your front end, you know. And those blade wings, these are nice because you get these for just a couple of levels of Nomad, and they're nice because they can stick side mount like that, so that works good. And then from here, you know, it's kind of whatever you want to do weapons wise and armor wise. I think in my build, you can have this up a little higher if you want to leave a little bit more room in the back of the build. That's kind of nice. Depends on what your clan is. There's a couple of different kinds of fenders that could work well back here. If you just want to use these Sodes, you can use those, which are fine. Could also probably lower them down a little bit, but I don't mind it. Kind of depends on what look you're going for here. Those do match the front bumpers, so they kind of work, or the front fenders, so they do kind of work well. Then in my other build, I went ahead and used a buggy floor. These are really just super tough, and you know, it's almost never that you don't want a buggy floor in your build, although it does up your PS a little bit. So if you wanted to, you could use a small buggy floor here, and then another small buggy floor like that, and that would just save you a little bit of PS. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to put my Tonko on. Okay, and then that build, I put it up a little bit higher. But, you know, we can kind of debate on what's going to look best. Does it look better a little bit lower? Oh, come on, put that one. Do these fenders look better a little lower? Maybe we want to drop this down too. We can't drop it yet, but that's, you know, another option here. Kind of like the higher fenders. Maybe we'll go up. I think going up just looks a little bit nicer. And then why not make a little room inside the build here, since we're playing around for today. Now, obviously, if you have something to put back there, you could use different pieces instead. Another thing we could try is this buggy bumper on the back. I don't really like the look of it for our other car, so I was going with something a little bit more just simple. When I put this together earlier, let's flip it over. Yeah, a little simpler. And you know, kind of just each their own. What's gonna look best. And let's see here. So now we've got kind of our base components under here. So gonna throw in some meat to the sandwich, if you will, with a seal. This one's a fuse seal. We had an event not that long ago that was just super great, and I think if you're gonna fuse not that many things are worth fusing. I mean, people will vary about that, but I think one of the things that is for sure worth is the seal. Also, blue ammo pack, of course. Alright, so now we're going to put some extra armor underneath. I just use these because they have a gentle slope. So I went forward as far as I could, and notice how that these blade wings are blocking it. So I go back one square, and then that allows me to have this little gentle slope. Now, you may find that this drags too much for what you like. I don't tend to run them in drift mode because they just are sliding more than I like, but we'll have to see if it bothers the car. Usually you can go one below the cab, even though it looks like it's maybe not going to fit. Alright, so that's what we've got there. And now I could do a couple different things down the sides. Kind of depends on what you like. in what you have. Of course you could use, excuse me, of course you could just use more of these down here a little bit lower. You could throw on something like these crutches, those aren't bad. Downstream, what have you. These bandages are pretty cool. It just barely won't fit though. Let's see here. How do we do it in our other build? Let's see here. So you got to kind of go back and look at yourself sometimes. Oh yeah, so it looks like I just threw some. I threw some spike bumpers there. I think that's a good idea because that way, this is a tiny little build and it does tend to get thrown around a lot. So having a little bit of extra protection on your sides, it's not a bad thing for this, and it does fill that little gap nicely. And you can kind of decide which spot you want it. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and I just want to check our other build. So for our other build, looks like we dropped the cab even, or the back even one more down, so that we could get the gun mount there. So it's going to kind of come to each their own how you want to do this. Maybe you don't like that big gun mount. Maybe you like it better like this. We can try. That build did seem pretty darn tough. And you're going to need something, because once you mount, so you see why I did it, because if you mount your arbiters here, you want to mount them on the cab. I don't want to put them down here in the front where they're going to get shot off easily. And so you need to be able to shoot over it, and you still have 4 energy left. So what I did to kind of solve that problem was, let's see here. Just let me move everything down one. It's this. It's not letting me. Okay. So we go down one. And that. So that should let me drop this down one. Nope, not yet. Okay. Drop one down. Guess I'm going to have to go like that. I'm not liking that as much as I liked it before. So let's see what's the matter. Oh, okay, I see. Let's mess up the gap there. That's right. Okay, there we go. Do I like that better? Up a little bit higher. And then, got a lot of different kinds of bumpers you can play around with. Kind of comes down to whatever you have. I just like this nibbler because it was kind of understated. It didn't really stick out too much and take away from this Tonko, which I thought was cooler. And now the reason that I mounted this below is because you can see on the favorite there's additional mount points on the back of the cab, so you can easily just throw a gun mount right there. And gun mounts are one of the strongest parts in the game, and so that works out really well. And then how do you shoot right over the top of your other guns? Well, put it on a gun mount, and we'll throw our Aurora up here. All right, so now, did we want to do something else? I think that the main thing that we need to put on this is a ruby and a radio. I do like the idea of putting it on the side here. It's kind of hidden behind the guns. You could also put it on the back, but it doesn't quite fit. Another way to do it would be throwing on another part, say like a vial. So we could do something like that. And see, it's going to impinge in there. That's not going to work. So I have to try something else. I guess you could use just a buggy floor if we want to make it stick out the back, I suppose. But it's kind of a waste of PS a little bit. But I guess it does make it stick out the back instead of off the side. But I'm going to say for 28 PS, I'm just going to leave it here. And I don't mind the look of that either. And then we're going to just throw a radio under the car somewhere, wherever we can. I kind of put it on here just for our build's sake. Kind of looks cool, but is there a place under the car it could go? Maybe right there. Is there? Yeah, probably could go there, but I don't know. I really like that. I'm not gonna take away any of that armor just to fit one radio, so I'm just gonna leave it up there. Or you know where I could go? Probably in here. Yeah, probably. Let's see here. Can this offset one? Yep, there we go. Radio in the car. Alright. Now. Okay, so that's kind of what we can come up with. Now, this isn't super great looking, but, you know, it's very functional. And that's kind of what you want to do there. So, let's give this a coat of paint. Let's paint it ocean metallic purple. That's kind of nice looking. It's a little eggplanty. Now, I didn't add these little wings down the side here, which I guess I did in my other build. But this kind of comes when you start working in these little parts here. Kind of comes down to each their own. What do you want to look like? I was kind of going for that, you know, fender flare look. So it's kind of nice to have these partial fenders here, and then you could try a couple of different parts. One thing that you know is going to work in there is if you have just a few levels of nomads. I don't have a ton of levels of nomads, but it's not. I don't know. It's okay. Nomads is cool, but it's not my favorite faction. But anyway, you could kind of do something like that if you wanted to. If you wanted to make sure that paint line kind of carried on all the way down. You know, there's a couple different things you could do. You could try filling it in with. Yeah, you can fill it in with a little bit wider block, but you're going to start sticking out the top. Like if you throw on, say, like an Avia panel or something, it's going to stick out a little bit. It's not too bad. If I can do that. Still, I don't think that's as flattering having that corner there, so I'm going to go ahead and leave these on there for now, and we can kind of play around with that a little bit more later. So, I've got 900 structure on this thing, even though it really is a tiny little car. So let's see how it drives. Let's just go ahead and take it straight into battle. All right. So of course with the camber wheels, you know, you have the power to raise and lower the right height of the car. And actually, that reminds me that I actually want to put I'm going to put the favorite reheat on my right click. So yeah. And the new favorite perk, I haven't played around with it much, but it stops you up as reheating for 3 seconds. And I've got 2 seals on here. I'm not really worried about it that much. You know, it would be nice if I had a fused. Oh, look, here's somebody we can shoot. Oh man, I'm so excited when we start getting cabs and other parts. It's going to be so fun. Having to make this out of parts that are not necessarily the best. Oh my goodness. So, getting people quite above my power score. I better be a little bit careful here. I don't have a ton of money. Let's go with Iron Dog, because Iron Dog is badass. I'm trying to run into them. Embarrass myself. Okay, alright. Here we go here. There we go, yeah, those turrets, right? Oh boy, that hurt. Stop shooting me, please, thank you. Okay. I'm just gonna go across the battle here. I gotta get past this stuff. I don't want to be stuck in too much of a spot with a low. Come on now. You hate it when your car won't back up for some reason. Just no real reason at all. Alright. Okay, yes. Where's our friend? So he's over here? Okay, Iron Dog. Yeah, that was sweet. That was hit me. Didn't like that. I'm gonna go up here. Oh, now I got nothing. Alright, 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 fine. Shoot the whole back end of my car off. I've got one wheel left. I see. That's okay. Still had some fun. Still got to help out a little bit. I really want to know what weapon that was that took off my guns. I'm looking forward to watching the stream later to see what the heck that was. I haven't been streaming as much lately, and that's just wasn't feeling super great, but it's really fun to go and stream again, so I'm happy to be back here with you folks. If you have any questions or comments or you need anything from me, please let me know. Really nice if you could give the channel a follow. That'll help me out. I'd be happy to make you a car if you want or whatever it is you need. So we're just going to see how it goes. But yeah, this is nice. So let's play another battle of this, and then let's see if we can't do a little bit better. Oh, that was okay. I don't really mind if I'm not doing great. It's just every time you're playing, you get to have fun and blow up your friends, and you know that's really what counts. Say hello to your friends and then blow their face off. Alright, ooh, we're gonna spawn right away, real nice. Boy, yeah, this, I could probably drop the PS on this. I keep getting some pretty high, like 7,800 PS battles, so maybe I need to drop it down just a little bit. But I just, you know, I hate taking armor off it because it isn't very strong. Ziggy the Thing. What are you doing there, Zig? You got your barrels in the front? Okay. Oh boy, Iron Dog. No, I don't want that. Okay. But I will play. Oh boy, Captain. I can help you with that. See, that is something. I do not want to sit there and get shot over and over by that hover. Okay, Matthew, I can help you. Oh boy, you shoot me. No, not that. Anything but that. Oh, that's the worst. No wheels. And I did some damage anyway. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a quick one. I see. People are starting to have their kaiju cannons. That's probably what stripped all my weapons off of me the other day. The last battle. That is a hard thing to strip, it looks like. That's going to be fun. Oh boy, that was terrible. Alright. Try one more time and then we're going to play with our other build that we messed around with for this. You know, you get those builds and you kind of end up where you're just a little bit too high PS for the weapons you have. So I'm not quite sure if that's what's happening with this or not. I mean, it has 3,054 total structure, vehicle durability, and 946 actual, you know, parts structure. So, see now we've got a much lower matchup. So maybe it's just random. We just got put on a little couple higher patches in a row, or maybe we had done well and they. No, I'm just kidding. There isn't a matchmaking thing like that, but. Okay. Oh no. Oh man. Man, this is embarrassing. Don't shoot them when you not see me. There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will stay right with you and help you as much as I can. Oh boy, that is some big cannons there. Okay, there we go. Livia. Thank you. I can work on that. That's the thing, is when we make a car to look like a regular car, it is a lot easier to flip. And that's not always so much fun. Be a little more careful. She can't shoot the mines, huh? Oh man, again. Seriously, at least I can shoot this guy. Hey, thank you. Just about. Oh. Hey, thanks. Oh, darn it. That's alright. We still might win this one. Got Bamf on our side. It's a good reminder to drive more carefully. I don't think we'll win this one. Yeah, I like my frames not just 6. I like them more like 12 rough wide. Oh boy, that was terrible. All right, well, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. All right. I think it does not sound very good. I know people have said that before. Where are they? Oh, there's somebody. Oh, Capcan. Okay, that's fine. I'll do it. Okay, back up. There we go. There you are. Okay, can we help our Captain friend? There we go. Another Captain. You gotta redeem yourself by hitting those Capcans. They're the worst. I mean, it's good when it's showing your team, I suppose. There we go. Oh boy, they got this. They got somebody. Oh boy. Yeah, that, I don't know what that was. Oh, that's a Bastion train plow on the front. Bunch of shotguns. Yeah, I'm never gonna win against that. But that's okay, I got a kill. And we're close. We'll see how it all turns out. Oh, close. That's okay. Alright. So, that is that build. Alright, so now let's load this one up. This one's just kind of a little bit of fun. I was using the call cabin on it. It's really easy to fit a lot of drones under this thing. You know, they're just right there. And there's just a lot of room to move under here. So, you know, a lot of people don't like drones. I think they're okay. They're a cool support build. You know, it's kind of fun to use them sometimes. But the thing about it for this build was, how can you make a build that looks like a normal car, sort of? Once you start putting giant guns on the top that are way out of proportion, it does look a little bit strange. So that's what I was going for here. So just a basic frame setup here, and we using the 2x6 lightweight frames, just a little bit wider platform than the other vehicle build. So we're going to go ahead and put this back together. Got some Lamborghini fenders. Oh, shoot, no. It's really interesting how it'll actually go to the last build. So let's go ahead and try this and see if we do any better than we did with the other build. This is a little bit lower PS. But, you know, you do well sometimes and you don't do well sometimes. It's just kind of fun to go around and try and do different stuff. I think this is kind of a cool looking ride. Okay. Let's go up here and just give them a little bit of fun. Hopefully don't surprise somebody.
The base is under attack. I'm taking the base here on the down low.
You know, and the thing about when you're doing drones, you kind of focus on driving. Not that I'm doing that amazing about driving, but it can be kind of fun to just focus on driving around, helping your buddies out, slamming into them where you can. Somebody starts shooting at you. With this build, you kind of got to get out of here. But you know, being able to just kind of hold this person up against the wall while your drones shoot them, priceless. So someone blew my spoiler off. Okay, it's time to go into drift mode, people. We're gonna drift it. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Ram into him, drop off a couple of the drones. Let's go bother this person over here. Oh boy, don't run into the fire. Okay. And boom. Yep. Come on now. Don't shoot off my back end. Oh boy, that's death usually whenever you run into the wall. But this time, maybe not. The funny thing about this build is it seems like the drones are almost impossible to blow off the car.
They're shooting from all sides.
Alright. Another grenadier drone. No Jimmy Gardner, but I'm having fun with this. There we go. Don't shoot me. There we go. Alright. Oh my gosh, MVP, that's so funny. Alright. So, you know, variability here. So how can you make your cars, you know, as fun as you want? Let's build something else that's kind of inspired by the Syndicate. You know, I think that we liked our less flippy 2x6 lightweight frames, so let's use those. And we'll just start with a couple, and then let's try to make something else that looks kind of cool and race car-y. So, what other cab do we like? Don't really want to play the Dusk. I think you could do something with the Torero. That would be okay. Do something with the Beholder. It just doesn't. It's not going to look right. Yeah. Cockpit would be the other option. But I think I'm going to go Torero for this, since we're using our minigun version of that build. Didn't work quite as well as I liked it. Would have liked it to. So let's see if we can't make it not as flippy. Make it a little bit better than the last version. Okay, so we know we're going to want... I don't think I have a better bumper than the bully bumper, but we could put a Karuta nose cut on here. And since we're doing engine in the back, let's do engine in the back. We're going to have to go down one now in order to put a gun mount on there. I wish we could just use 2 smaller weapons. I guess we could do... I don't know. I hate to put Reapers on this thing. Okay. Yeah, what the heck. Let's put Reapers on it. They fit, right? That looks fine. Those look fine. They fit right on this. Okay. So, I think if we're going to put Reapers on it, it's going to get pretty heavy. I think we might want to consider doing something like Bigfoots, or at least Hermits. Put some Hermits on it and see what it looks like, but I'm skeptical that it's not going to blow itself over as soon as we put, as soon as we start driving. Okay, so one thing we know we can do, well, let's see here, so we need, if we did this, arrange this more like a KTM, but I don't know. We're going to need an ammo box, or 2. Preferably like 2 fused purple ammo boxes. Let's see here. Go ahead and get them right under the cab. That way they're as protected as they can be. I might like them to sneak back a little farther, just to have at least something. And I might put something underneath to protect them. I think that something like that would do nice, just to kind of keep anything from coming in there. Now, this is absolutely going to just fly as soon as I hit fire on it. But it'll be a fun experiment anyway. Okay. Throw some of these Karita fenders on. Since we're going that direction, I still think we could put the Tonko on the back, maybe. I don't know. What do you think of that? Is that no good? Double back plate. Let's just keep playing with it and see what we come up with. Alright. We'll put the engine vertical like that. Like that. I don't know. I think it's probably fine that way. Maybe we'll turn it around so that we can see the kind of cool spinny bit in the back. Alright. So, what happens when we fire this? Oh my goodness, this is just ridiculous. Okay, well that's fun. Alright, so what do we want to do here? We want to put some kind of big strong bumper, something heavy and big across the front, because they're going to shoot us that way. Now we are kind of doing an art build, so you know there's a limit of, I don't want to put a train plow on there because it's just going to be ugly. Sentry line is pretty heavy. It seems kind of more appropriate. And then you've got the little spikes sticking through in case they hit that, so that's not bad. Flip it over, see if that makes it better. It even kind of looks a little bit better. Now the spike's going to stick out the bottom. Alright, so now we need some heavy armor. By durability, what do we got that's heavy that we can put underneath the car? Problem is that the ammo boxes are taking up some of the room that we used in the last build. So we might have to go with sorting more by type and putting maybe some of these APC side parts under there. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we have 4 of those. Put something on the front to make me scared. Maybe I'll sticking out a long way. Alright, well. Let's just try it and see what it looks like. Too far. That's interesting. Put some little spikes on there. What do we put on there? A couple more spikes. Angry spikes. Okay. And how about something to protect those nice little front wheels? Or let's see here. So is it? I wonder if we could even use these twin blade wings there. Nice. Yeah, there we go. Now we have some structure in the front. Now is this helping us not be blown around so much? We fire the gun sideways. Oh, it'll still slide us sideways, but not nearly as bad. Okay. So now we're starting to come together. The Karina nose cut's pretty strong, so we could do something to kind of make the suspension not look terrible. I don't know about this. Well, that actually works okay. Yeah, I don't hate that. Maybe ramparts. Make the rampart better than the... No, it's ugly. Alright, so now we gotta put something down the side. We kind of do this. Come on now. Oh, I see. These are in the way there. That. Don't hate that. Might try something different, but you know, that's the fun thing about these builds. You gotta kind of just keep going and figure out what's gonna work for you. What do you hate? What do you not like? What do you like? I don't like that, but not sure about that. Maybe we could try something different. Yeah, it's not great either. Let's see here. Do something like that. You've seen me do this before. Not amazing, but when you do that, it's not bad. I could buy that. Nice thing about that is it kind of protects. It's hooking up to the bumper. Yeah. Do you like that better or worse? Yeah, I think I do like that better. Plus, we're just trying to find a way to put extra weight on our car low so that it doesn't flip over. Darn it. Okay. So, I'm seeing a little problem here in that these are sticking out farther than our... But I think we can fix that pretty easy. We have quite a bit of weight availability on this build because it's Reapers now, so might as well throw some hardcore bumper its way. Let's see here. Defensive perimeter, not the... I wish I had another sentry line. That would be super cool. Another idea would be to kind of let the bumper go in a little farther. I'm going to put this in there. Yeah, that'll help me if somebody gets in there and wants to hit my ammo box. Okay. Not seeing anything I like, and I know that that's a lot of people get that way when they're doing their builds. You know, they just don't have the part that they want, something that looks right to them for this. I think that could kind of work. That's kind of cool looking. I'm gonna go ahead and do the couple of blade wings. I don't know, however you want. It's gonna protect the back kind of the best, but this is a little bit art buildy. Alright, so what do we got here? So let's throw some paint on here and see what that does. Let's go Winter Sky. Boy, those are sticking up there. Is that as far back as they can go? Seems like they can go back a lot farther. Yeah, there we go. That's much better looking. Alright. So, anything else that we can use? I just don't want to give up on these ramparts. It seems like they would naturally kind of go here, but for some reason the fender stuff is just not jiving there, so let's figure it out. Oh, these rear covers, these might be better here. This might look a little bit nicer. Or maybe the covers on the outside. I think that's a little better. Okay. Now, we have over 1,000 durability, but we're gonna have to stand and fire a long time with these Reapers. They are gonna get stripped sitting up there like that, but you know, this is one of those fun builds. Kind of doing it for fun. Don't stress too much about it getting stripped or dying all the time. You've seen me do terrible on streams all the time, and that's okay. That's how you get better over time and have fun. See if there's anything I want to put in these kind of areas. Sodas. Just seems like that would. No, I'm not liking that either. So, I don't know. I might not do too much with those wheel wells. I can't find something that's going to work really well. No, ugly. Okay. Alright, so now, do we want the power slide on this thing? Ooh, you know what might be really cool is if we put the power slide there. Maybe that will give us more room so that we can maybe it'll widen it out so that we can get these fenders to flare a little more. Oh yeah, there we go. Now, this is too bad. Oh, you know we can lower the engine. We can put it down low though. I'm going to attach the ammo box there though. Let's see. I think that's why a lot of people don't do these build videos, is because they just, I don't know about you, I change my mind a lot while I'm building. I also think that these go out one, these spikes stick out one further. Just for spite. There we go. So the reason I move that is then that means that this engine can drop. Lower weight, center of gravity, of course. Doesn't look as cool, but that allows me to put this in there. Come on, get all the way in there. Okay. It's not liking that. Alright, let me try losing these. Okay. Interesting. I do have that gap there. Okay, let's go down a little bit. Oh, that's nice. Okay, maybe these wheels go forward one. Maybe we use a little bit narrower parts back here. I have weight, so we'll use these stronger, heavy frames since we're replacing a heavy with light. Oh, no, it's not going to work. But it doesn't mean that we have to go back all the way. I think that that's okay. How much do we like that sticking out? I don't mind that. I don't know if I could do that. Interesting. Well, yeah, but those other APC parts are down there. Maybe we have maybe we have to shorten those up in order to shorten our bumper area up. And then we'll just do that, that. And there we go, it's protecting it pretty good. Now those are attached to a couple different places. That's kind of makes me want to put. I know that the other build didn't really work with this piece in there, but I think that this buggy bumper is really cool looking on the engine. And it just seems to me I don't know if that's cooler looking or not. Alright. But see, that's how you kind of live and learn. Figure out what you like. I'm going to even try different bumpers on that. I don't like it here, I don't think. Do I? Stick out too much. Okay, well. Defensive perimeter. Too much. Yeah, not great. And yeah, I don't know. I think they're just about out of bumpers. That I don't think anything is exactly what I'm looking for, but that's not bad looking. I'll go with that. And I do think I'm gonna. Yeah, that's okay. I just don't like how these frames look, even though they're stronger than lightweight frames. But once you get down to a 1x4, I'm worried about breaking. So, okay, so what else can we fit in here? We can fit a little bit more armor. Let's go by power score. Is there anything big and heavy we put on here? Probably not. I don't think one of these will fit inside there, is it? Nope. The hard module. Oh, that's right. Ooh. Wait. No, this is still there. Okay, maybe that might be okay. Or let's see. Finale. Not fitting in there. Buggy bumper won't go in. C door. New digger side. The wider digger side. Digger hull. I don't know if we like that or not, but it does fill a little back end in nicely. So let's throw that. Let's throw a coat of paint on this thing. Well, ashes. All right. That is a Lamborghini Reaper. Okay, now I am going to throw just a little bit more weight underneath this thing because I think it just is going to lose as much armor as you're going to be able to get. So, is there anything else big and chunky I could put underneath this thing? Oh yeah, reflectors. Those are tough as heck. Oh, that might be a challenge because it doesn't. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Narrow. I guess strengthened slope. Oh, but that it's a little bit too long. Small digger side's about all I'm gonna be able to do there. It's okay. Just a little bit more. Gets us over 1,000. And let's just throw some paint on there. Some haze that time. I don't like that look really very much. Maybe something. Fire salamander. That's nice. It changes color depending on what angle you're looking at it. And I think maybe scorching sand. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, it's pretty obvious what this thing's about. So let's just take it to battle. What the heck? All right. Can't say anything more about Reapers than their gun sounds one of the best about any gun in the game. And that's the nice thing about if you're running a Reaper on wheels, you can back up real fast. This shouldn't be as tippy as our other one. Hear the shells all falling. Yeah, that's pretty tough for a little 8,500 PS car. Problem with this is I'm going to get myself shot off all the time. Alright. Alright. Are they going to fight us? We're going to go this way. Where is everybody? What are you guys doing? You going to fight? Gonna fight, huh? Alright, we can fight. I think I better be going straight before I start shooting. No, help the person out. I don't need those cap cannons, do you? Somebody shoot me from the left? Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. If I get lighter, I start sliding backwards from the Reapers. Oh boy. Stop shooting. Tried to shoot me with Skinner. Stop shooting for a second. Come on, hit something. Have to be really careful because this thing is flying. Tougher than I looked, aren't I? Oh, they got me. That's okay, I got a kill. Oh, but I think I lost the match on that one. Oh, too bad, too bad. Oh, they got me. think so, Daniel. Okay, well that's fun. We got some points anyway. We shot some cap cans. That's all you can do. Alright, well folks, it's been sure fun watching you playing with you today. That's super cool. I don't have a lot of room in the exhibition, but let's go ahead and see if we can't find something we want to get rid of up here. Oh, the drift temper can go. I think anyone wants that. And, ooh, the degunner. That was kind of a fun experiment. That can go. And, let's see here. I don't like this whole zombie thing. It's gotta go too. Alright, so we'll put a couple of cars up for you. So, first we'll save this one here. We will call it NTHK Reaper Karita, and we'll throw that up to the exhibition, and then we will assemble this, and we will rename it NTHK Camber Favorite, and we will send that to the exhibition, and we will assemble this, and we will rename it NTHK, we'll call it Grenadier Call. Alright, and we'll send that to the exhibition as well. So, you folks should find some good stuff up there. You've got my tempura builds from last time. This is just like an overall drone build I built for my buddy Ivan, you guys remember. And, let's see, Beholder Hulk. Yeah, that's going to go. And, this is the Beholder Mace Growl. Ah, I see Beholder or Mace. There's two different ones. And then, yep. Alright, well there's some stuff up there for you to check out. So, anyway, if you get a chance, follow my channel, and I'll keep making videos for you. Thanks so much for watching.